Hello survivors, welcome to Slime Squisher. It is a mixture between Potato and Curse Blade according to the developers, Cursor Blade, sorry. So let's get straight into it. We got the game mode, we'll just play standard for now. It's 25 waves, we earn 40 coins if we win. We're not going to do any challenges and we're going to get started. So there is actually a meta progression over here. If you have a look, we played one round so far and all I did was reduce our click cooldown. There's a whole bunch of different things like better actives, all damage, on slime, death, trigger effect. This is what we're actually going to be looking for as an upgrade. More upgrade choices could be really good and so on and so forth, but we need to first win this one, I guess, before we can unlock. You need to actually purchase the actives. So this is your active ability. It instantly defeats 7 random slimes. It has a 3-wave recharge, and then it doesn't even matter if we look at the others because we can't use them. So this is actually a point and click type S game. So there we go, we got to click on all the slime, but we can automate it in a way, not the clicking part of it, but we can automate certain things that happen like this. So on slime click, there's a chance to shoot 1 to 3 spinning saw blades. Each blade moves across the screen from one side to another, dealing damage and also piercing all slimes. We get an orbital shield, or the strawberry will grow a pair of legs. Legs have a chance to kick bullets, which will either delete the bullet or kick them back to slimes, dealing damage. There's also a chance to negate any damage the slime will take. The strawberry will take. I'm going to go with saw blades. Sounds more interesting. What I do want to do is what I've learned from the very first time I played is it might be a lot better for us to grab something like on death effects so that can cascade a little bit further. So if you get when a slime is squished, the slime goo will spawn a small spark. The spark deals 2 damage and lasts until the goo disappears. So there's a good example. Here's one as well on slime death. Chance for paper plane to hit a random slime dealing damage. So we could go, I think goo sparks might be very good when a slime is squished. No, actually we're going to do on death. I did say on death effects. So, getting this one was a little bit of a silly move. We should have maybe gone for the leg, but I'm hoping that on death effects means that even if we don't land up dealing the killing blow, that will still have the effects. Alright, Ladybug is exactly what we're looking for. Increase the chance for all on death or on click effects. So that's going to hopefully get more paper planes flying around the place. And we block enemy projectiles by moving the cursor over them. Alright, wave 4 down. On slime death, chance to shoot 4 vine thorns, each dealing damage. There we go, there's another on slime death effect. And then once we've done all these death effects, look at that, it's starting to work. This is the evil plan, to get these slimes to get completely obliterated. It seems to be working a little bit right now. Okay, increase all damage dealt, on slime click, all damage dealt, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see in the top left there's the skull with the mouse showing right click. That is our active ability. If we use it, it instantly destroys 7 slimes, but we don't need to use it. I don't think we're in any real, danger. So I do want to start getting some defensive upgrades though, so some of the orbital upgrades, so that we don't have to have these slimes get so close to us. And then pick up some coin along the way. Okay, arrow rain on slime click. Move the cursor over slime to slash. Each slash deals damage, uses 1 upgrade, so we can actually use the cursor blade effect now as well. Move the cursor over slime to slash. Does that work with clicking at the same time, or I'm not sure. I think we are going to take the strawberry legs for now, because we're looking for the on death effects. Maybe the cursor not clicking works a lot better, but not sure on these things, Okay, these death effects are not happening soon enough. Or having to defend my strawberry from these projectiles has made it a little bit harder than expected. Alright, so crit chance, but we're actually going to grab the unslime death, drop a bear trap that deals damage on stunned slimes that walk over it for 2 seconds. The bear trap only... Oh man, I really want the big laser though. Okay, we'll grab big laser first. Because I really want the big laser. We needed some orbital. So every so often, the big laser is going to automatically shoot. So that's going to help us clear out the slime. And also because we have on death effects, that also means it doesn't necessarily have to be a click that defeats the slime. It just needs to be a slime that is going to take damage. I mean, get end of life slime. Okay, click damage. We can increase our health, increase all damage. Let's go for increase all damage. I do wonder, okay, so increasing all damage doesn't increase your click damage, which is kind of silly because your click damage is a type of damage. It should actually include that. Get rid of you. By the way, this game released on the 9th of April, and it was just sitting there. Just haven't had time to play a lot of these games, but there's a little bit of time left, so that's why you're seeing some new games showing up, popping up for us, and this is just one of them. Saw blades, so increase the damage. We're not so worried about that. We're going to go for another orbital laser gun. So a laser gun spins around and shoots a laser every 1.1 seconds, dealing damage. So there we go. It's just going to help us clear out more slime. And yes, the death effects do work from us not necessarily clicking on them. So that is perfect. That's exactly what we were looking for. Beautiful, look at that. That's beautiful when things work the way they're supposed to. Okay, when a slime is squished, so that's the thing. It specifically says when it's squished. So because of that, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to grab the orbital nail gun. Defeat the blue slime that shoots projectiles at us. There are different modes in the game as well, but we're not going to be playing any of those anytime soon. So the game itself actually has quite a lot of content to play, you know, different game modes, different challenges, and so on and so forth. And there's also a variety of different upgrades and so on and so forth. But obviously some upgrades are always going to be better than others. Okay, there's a chance for this to instantly defeat some slime, so obviously we have to go with that. It is again another orbital as well, so now when slimes get closer, it's at least going to defeat them for us. We just have to worry about projectiles more than anything else now. And we should level up the flying plane or the thorns as well. Hopefully there is another death effect that we can get that's going to make us even more powerful. Let's see, on slime death, there we go. So we'll grab the kunai. I do wonder if we are able to override certain abilities. So now, because I don't want the saw blades, will I be able to pick up another on death effect that has you get to choose whether or not you want to replace a skill that you already have or something like that. So that's something interesting that I don't actually know about. We negated that attack with our legs, so it actually told us, which is actually very good because I didn't see it in time. Defeat the shooting one, get these guys done, and there we go. So now orbit a small spiky shield. It will block bullets and deal damage to slimes. Sure thing, we'll grab that. Anything to deal damage to slimes is a good passive to pick up. Now you're probably wondering, Broken, why are you not picking up the click damage? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to make it so I don't have to click. Just focusing on clicking or defending our slime and not having to click enemies would be fantastic. So let's go. We're going to do the kunai just because it increases. It's also got an insta-kill chance, and also the fact that it shoots more than one enemy, where the paper plane is only a single enemy that it goes to. So we need more ladybugs though, because the ladybug makes it so the on-death effects happen more frequently. Okay, let's see. Click damage. Nope, we're gonna go for the big laser so it fires more often now and deals more damage. I still don't like that squish gun puddle thing. I mean, you can see it might help, but a lot of the enemies, again, we're gonna try and defeat them with on-death effects. And therefore the squishing part of the wording makes it... Maybe it still works. Maybe any death effect on the slime is a squish. Maybe we'll just pick it up to see whether or not that is the case. Okay, friendly bullets. Shoot slimes have a chance to shoot a friendly bullet. Friendly bullets will target a random slime, dealing 6 damage. Increase our overall damage. Rather increase our overall damage. But the last time I played, I actually took that and I completely forgot about it. So half the time I saw this, I was like, oh no, it's a special bullet. Meantime, it was just a friendly bullet. This is where those death effects really come into play. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I was like, where is this last slime? Alright, we can increase our life, or we can go for increased kunai damage, and there's also a 16% chance to insta-kill. So we're going to grab that. The insta-kill doesn't work on bosses though, so we do have to remember that. There is only one boss, and that's at wave 25. Absolutely decimating the slimes. Okay, we get the stapler. There's a chained cannonball. The cannonball attached to a chain spins around us, dealing 4 damage. I'm gonna grab it. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it's so cool. Just grab on death effects, cannonballs. I guess that's a spinning axe. I can't remember. It's like a executioner's blade, essentially, on a chain. On death effects aren't doing very good job for us right now. They aren't activating enough. Alright, some of it did work there for us. A lot of big guys. Oh, look at that. It's so cool. Like just a chain effect going from one slime to the next. Okay, chain blade increased the bleed damage from 2 to 2.5, and the insta-kill chance from 9 to 12% also increases the spin speed. Paper plane, increase its damage. Let's go with the chain speed. I wonder if that'll land up going out of sync, or if just because we increase the chain blade speed, it also increases the speed of the chain ball. I wonder if that's something that they've ever thought about. Or if even though it says that it increased its speed, it didn't actually. And we just got debated there. Okay, need to destroy these... those guys. There we go. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. And once we're on wave 25, which will be the boss wave, we do have to just worry about everything besides for the boss. Okay, we get the ladybug, which is going to increase the chance for on-death effects. So that's beautiful. Just defeat the ranged slime, because we don't really want to have to worry about anything hitting us. There's another one in the bottom. It's so good when the death effects occur. I've already found a way to cheese this game, and I've only played it for like 5 minutes. It is beautiful. It's actually like, you know, sometimes you get really tired of playing a game for a certain amount of time, and sometimes you need to just take a breather or play something else or whatever the case may be. This feels like one of those games where you just need to like just chill, or you know, you just want to have a casual time playing, whatever the case may be. Because, you know, it doesn't seem too difficult. Obviously, I'm sure there is a harder, more challenging way to play it, but the game is very chilled, very relaxing. The music's there, the gameplay is just very simplistic, very easy to get a hang of it, you know, even though the strawberry is half smiling, half dying inside. Okay, let's see. Strawberry health, crit damage, we can go with that. Increased chance to crit, I think everything can crit. Or we can increase the stapler. Actually, the stapler at level 2 has quite a big stun time, so that's going to come in handy, I think. Deal with these guys, especially since they shoot 2 bullets at us. Just keep my eye out for anything that is close to us. See, on hit can work as well, but I like the on death a bit more. Okay, fire large laser. The big laser damage is increased and it shoots every so much more often. Do we want big laser or laser? Let's go big laser. Okay, just keeping our eye out again for these purple guys. And all of the shooters. There's another one. There's another one. Defeat all these ones next to us. And what's really cool is we haven't even had to use our insta-kill skill the entire game, which I think is pretty impressive. Again, we are on the easiest difficulty, but we need the coin before we can, you know, look into going anywhere further. So let's test this. Let's see, we are on the boss wave now. So is it going to spark on enemies that we haven't defeated yet? We'll have to check that out. That we don't personally defeat is what I mean. Yes, it does actually work. Okay, so maybe going for that would have been a little bit better for clear, but it is what it is. So this is where we need to just be careful of all of the attackers, but having the on-death effect could be very efficient over here. Also, defeating slime next to the big boss slime does make it a lot easier to defeat the big boss slime now that we got that goo thing. Okay, luckily the laser does defeat projectiles. So for obvious reasons, that's good. For not so obvious reasons, this is taking a lot longer. He's getting awfully close to us. There we go. Okay, so big slime is defeated. We now just need to survive the wave. And we're going to get a lot of money. Fantastic. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, there you go. We won. Victory on the easy game mode. So let's go see what we can spend our coins on now. We just got to click on the play. Like I mentioned, there is a harder difficulty where it lasts for 30 waves or 35 waves. It also says the slimes move faster and their bullets travel faster. There's also challenges which give you a lot more money. So you get like 90 coin over here, where this is a bullet hell challenge where only shooting slimes will spawn. Bullets travel at a slower pace. Upgrade that block bullets have a higher chance to appear. Sorry, upgrades that block bullets. So that's actually quite an interesting one. We can go and upgrade here. So all clicks are critical clicks, and click cooldown time is reduced from to 0.1 seconds for 4 seconds. That's really cool. Clover, all on slime clicks, upgrades have a 50% chance to trigger for the next 4 seconds. That's also a really nice one. Place a strawberry decoy. That's cool. Shoot 35 random projectiles from the cursor for 2 seconds. These all have like this is a 4-wave recharge. This is a 3-wave. And then anti-slime. But for now, we're just going to work on this. Again, I think grabbing things like this over here can be very, very helpful. So we're going to grab that 2% chance to trigger a lot more often. And then we can't get the cooldown reduction there, unfortunately. But we can get some crit chance maybe, or more upgrade slots. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's actually very nice. And then we can't afford anything else. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the game. And would you like to see more videos on it? Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.